So, I just woke up and I skimmed through the patch notes, so that was the first thing I saw when I woke up. I am utterly fucking disappointed. So many of these changes are so fucking stupid and make no sense. But let's just get straight to it. Timeline advancement, yada yada yada. New clans, Nova Cat, Steel Viper, don't give a shit. Law is... I don't give a shit about Law. Looks like machine guns stayed the way they are, unchanged. Gauss rifles stayed the way they are. Heavy Dots is still useless at 11 slots and only 180 meters optimum range. LB20 is still fucking useless at 11 slots. Moving on. UAC 20, yeah, the IS Ultras are unchanged, which is okay because I actually like the way. Oh. Why? You just made the IS UAC 10 worse than the Clan UAC 10. Does the Clan UAC 10 is fucking free heat? It's because Chris got killed by my triple UAC Ilya 3 times during the PTS. Oh my... Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh. There goes my favorite new weapon system and IS UAC 20 7 heat when they reduce. Why, dude? Is PGI so scared of people having fun with ballistics? They keep nerfing all the fun shit like small pulsers and ballistics. So during PTS, when I checked the triple UAC 10 Ilya, it was when they reduced the heat down to 3. And it was still hot! It was still really hot because you can't mount any additional heat sinks. With like... And now... fucking GG, the weapon, you can't mount 2 of them with like medium lasers anymore. Hell, you mount 3 of them, you'll probably explode. UAC 20, Yenlo Wang is not gonna happen because it's gonna be too hot and overheat too fast. Well then, rotaries are still useless, the projectile speed is way too slow to care. The damage is... I don't know whether they changed it or not, whether it's buffed or not. I didn't pay attention to the values, so... Moving on. IS ER lasers remain unchanged, even though I said that ER mediums need to be a tad bit cooler, and they're still not cooler. Same for ER smalls. Moving on. Heavy PPCs, I would be more excited for the 15 pinpoint damage, but they made a change that really pissed me off as well. Another really fucking stupid change. Streaks, don't give a shit. MRMs, I'm not sure what the previous spec values were. We need to test it in game to see how useful it will be. So, moving on. Rocket launchers, yeah, they got nerfed as well. They have a huge amount of ghost heat. The spread actually got worse. Cause PGI is really fucking against fun, aren't they? We don't need to look at this. It's just a new equipment, AMS, yada yada yada. Don't need to look at this. Micro lasers still remain unchanged with their range. Yeah, they remain unchanged with their range and damage. Heavy lasers still have garbage duration, 1.45, 1.5 seconds, 1.2 seconds. Unfortunate, they needed a shorter burn time. Moving on. ATMs remain unchanged. Yeah, they remain unchanged. That's fine. Because ATMs are actually in a pretty good spot. What's the minimum range? Minimum range, they don't state the minimum. Oh, there we go. Mid range, 120. Yeah, they're okay. Now, ATMs didn't really need changing. Like, the 120 minimum range actually made them a lot more usable. New equipment, don't give a shit. And blah blah blah. So, here's the thing that pissed me off. Hang on. So, UAC jam duration and rack jam gauge dissipation. It's now 15% total for 2 nodes, which is really nice. That was actually really needed because those 2 modules were useless. So, we don't need to look at this. Okay, addition to magazine and new tech ammo have been added to the... Okay. Increase the DOS charge node. Why? Why? Nobody uses this node because it's so fucking useless and it fucks with your muscle memory. Anyway, AMS overload to the buff. That's good because the less LRMs there are on the field, the better. I'm perfectly fine with that. ECM enhanced nodes have been expanded to include functionality of the new stealth armor. In addition to existing boosts for ECM, these nodes will also reduce the cooldown duration for... Okay, that's fine. Enough to crew shot and not enough to artillery. Well done, PGI. You're clearly paying attention to balance. when artillery was the OP shit and not really two shot. But okay, moving on. Added a dose. Oh, I was not looking forward to this. Added a dose heat penalty group for firing more than 3. At least it's more than 3, and only 1 mech in this game right now can mount 4 IS-10s, and that's the Annihilator. So I'm fine with it, limiting it at 3. And they're also linked, so fun times. UX-20 got a dose teeth. Oh wait, did they get dose teeth, or did they just link it so that you can't fire one AC-20 and one UX-20 at the same time? This is very fucking unclear. But knowing PGI, IS UX-20's got dose teeth, fun times. A whopping unreliable 80 damage. When I say unreliable, it's because your UX can jam from 270 meters when there are more pressing issues like whatever. They've adjusted that as well. They buffed normal machine guns, which is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, they buffed the... Oh yeah, I'm liking this change. I buffed the machine guns. Yeah, so this is why I was not happy when they mentioned even though they buffed the HPPC damage to a full 15 pinpoint. PPCs and DOS now have a linked dose teeth group. So that means that PPC DOS is officially dead. They didn't give the details on it, but PPC DOS is really fucking hard. If they add any additional dose teeth, it's gonna be shit. So PPC DOS is dead. So my favorite playing style, one of my favorite playing styles, is now properly dead. I am really losing motivation to play this game the more I read these patch notes. IS small laser buff, that's good because they were not used at all. IS small pulse buff, that's good because they were kind of... Okay, this is a buff in the wrong direction. They needed a damage buff, not a heat or cooldown buff. Why are you not 5? It still needs to be 5 damage. Clan small pulses got buff, sure, but they still need to be 5 damage. ER smalls got nerfed because they want to kill the Nova. Apparently this nerf was this nerf is 100% because of the Nova. Look at how much heat it gets. Like, why is it so much? They 100% wanted to kill the Nova. Like, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat here a bit, but this looks like a direct nerf to the Nova. And they increased the cooldown, nice, and then yeah, sure, they increased the max range. But then at the heat expense, good meme. So ER mediums got a it got a buff nerf. They increased the max range, so it's a lot easier to, you know, tell when your damage is dropping off. But they increased the heat. And then, like, I'm gonna quote Bowser. Oh wow, a whopping 0.3 heat. Wow. Yeah, but you tend to boat ER mediums. You tend to boat 4 to 6 of them. That's a significant heat increase. Because this is one of the most boatable weapons in the game. And yeah, PGI is just killing off fun max. Clan medium pulses. We tested IS medium to double the range. See, wait, they doubled the range of IS. Oh, wait, of what? Okay, wait, what? I'm so confused. The recent PTS we tested IS-ERs with double the range to see how dynamic held up in intended roles. You were satisfied with the results. Okay. PGI making blanket changes as per usual. Well done. They could have made small changes one at a time, like, and frequently as well, like a few changes every week. But they love doing blanket changes like every 2 months. So fun. Medium pulse, why? They got nerfed. I don't care about the heat reduction. The heat was fine as it was. They nerfed the damage. What the fuck? We're implementing further tuning the clan MPL account IS medium ER medium changes. Blah 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 blah. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so IS pulse standard and ER medium lasers now share a linked dose teeth penalty group. There goes the Blackjack 1X. The Blackjack 1X is officially dead because you can't mount 6 medium lasers and 2 medium pulse. Wow, PGI is just killing off a lot of builds this patch. Well, that's another one of my favorite weapon systems nerfed. Oh, yay. ERPPC velocity. Still useless because it's 15 heat for 10 damage. It's still really useless. 10 ERPPC's got a slight heat nerf, whatever, and then The velocity increase is nice and all, but the heat nerf. Why are they making changes to weapons that are perfectly fine? Why? I don't understand. Like, I'm actually really pissed. So wow, I'm actually losing motivation to play this game now. A lot of these changes are for fucking no reason. And then the rest are bug fixes and whatnot. We don't really need to go through that. Oh my god. So let's look at the builds they killed off with this balance change. They killed off PPC DOS Pop-Tarts, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be happy because you PPC DOS OP when what you could do was push the PPC DOS mech, and then he's dead and he can't do anything because he's too hot. Yes, there's counterplay to almost everything in this game, but pugs in this game don't know how to counterplay, so whatever. So PPC DOS is dead. Triple UX10 Ilya is dead because of the 4 heat on the UX10s, which is significant. Don't you dare tell me it's insignificant, because I've tried it with the 4 heat before and I could not play it. It was way too hot. It overheated in like what, 4 double taps, which is not a lot. It kills off all of the double UX20 builds, so my Mauler with the 4 medium lasers double UX20 is now dead before it even got out of the garage. Well done. And the sphere machine gun buff, so yeah. PPC DOS nerf. Okay. They killed off Clan ER small boats. They buffed a lot of weapons the wrong way, as per usual. Clan ER mediums are still relevant. I like the range increase, but the heat nerf is, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm just really fucking cynical and angry right now. Clan medium pulsers got nerfed. Like, this is a nerf no matter how you look at it. Yes, the heat got decreased, but it's officially a nerf. Inner sphere large pulsers nerfed. Clan ER PPC is basically nerfed. The velocity is nice, but it's basically a nerf. If you don't land your shots consistently and you didn't need the velocity, that's yeah, it's effectively a nerf. So a lot of these, like, as I suspected, PGI was gonna release a lot of this shit as is. Like, looking at most of the values, a lot of this shit was released as is without any changes, except for like the ISUX, which got nerfed. Wait, let me look at the ISUX. Did they nerf that? Okay, it's unchanged. It's unchanged. Thank fuck. At least I can use that. But why? It's like PGI is trying to kill off all the fun builds to cater to the forum warriors. The forum warriors who refuse to get good and blame everyone else. Yes, I'm ranting. I'm really fucking disappointed in this game. I was gonna play. You know what? I'm just gonna stream MechWarrior today, so I can ravel in my weapon systems before they get nerfed, and then when new tech comes in, I'm gonna be like, I was excited for new tech. Like, oh look, the Mach 10 Mark II. It looks so nice. It's gonna be really fun, and now I'm a lot less excited. Like this change is just pure, it just clearly reflects. Like, look at this DOS charge node increase. It just clearly shows that PGI doesn't understand their game. Like, yeah, I saw Chris playing in PTS, but by the looks of it, he nerfed everything I killed him with. I killed him with a double heavy PPC single DOS Dragon Slayer, and I killed him for triple UX10 Ilya. And look, PPC DOS is no longer viable, and then ISUX10s have an obscene amount of fucking heat. More than Clan UX10s for some reason, even though Clan UX... Oh. I'm just gonna end the video. It's gonna be me endlessly bitching for like the next half an hour probably. I don't know. I just hope you all enjoyed the video. Just leave a rating, like, dislike it, whatever you feel like it, and comment down below what you think of the changes. I'm sure a lot of you are happy that PPC DOS is no longer viable. I'm not. Because that's another playing style down the drain that's not viable anymore. And then yeah, I'll catch you guys later.